Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. So today the plan is going to be a little weird because I have to wait until day 33 to be able to progress because I have to wait until day 33 to progress the quest. So I thought I would spend my time trying to get the Leviathan to spawn. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to Amani's Rest. I'm going to try to build this up just in case things hit the fan because I need veterans here. So that's going to be the goal one. Second goal is I really would like to fight the Leviathan, but the thing I'm not sure about, and I couldn't find any info on this on the internet, like when I tried to search for specific terms, there's a bunch of guides on the Leviathan, but the one thing I couldn't find is if you only have one hero left, if it uses Undertow, if that just ends your game. Like, I know if you have a person in Undertow already and your last hero dies, that is the end for you, unless they've changed that. But I don't know if it will use Undertow, kind of like how the witch won't in DD1 won't put you into the cauldron. So I think I want to kind of go to and from Amani's Rest to go and get the drums so I get the movement resistance, and then we'll go and try to fight the Leviathan because that is the last lair. Maybe we'll also find the general or the warlord while we're at it, and some of the other fun things, because like I fought 4 lair bosses already, I fought the collector already. It'd be fun to kind of knock the other things off the list, and then until we get to day 33, might as well not waste it. And then I'm also gonna have Sahar move up, and actually I just realized she's not going to be able to give the trinket for the occultist, but the occultist can go up and grab the trinket that I have sitting around while Amani grabs some other stuff, and we can drop off the trinkets for the flagellant as well, and then we'll have some little extra space, and then we'll pretty much be good. I can't use the pipeweed while I'm in the Amani's Rest because we have the flagellant there, so that's kind of gonna be the plan. So let's use some of the stuff that we have sitting around. So that's gonna be the flapjacks. Because I'm going through a bleeding area, I'm gonna use the clotting poultice if I haven't gotten it on me already. Yeah, I don't have bleeding resistance here, so because we're going through a bleeding area, clotting poultice. Then might as well use these stimulating poultices. Actually, how does my, I don't think I can check it here, but we'll still use these. I know I'm gonna give up my guard plus, but that's fine. And we'll just kind of go from there, because basically I have to wait until day 33 to be able to use these. Maybe we run into someone helpful along the way. Gonna equip a combat item for now. And we'll put on the clotting powders just so we can de-stress and be on our merry way. And the reason we have Reynauld here alone, if you didn't catch it in the last few episodes, is 2 episodes ago, I believe it was, Dismas died and Boudica died in the last siege of the episode. That's why I grabbed Reverberating Redoubt and put it on Reynauld. And then in one of the last areas I was in, I was able to grab the Thrilling Tablet. I kind of wanted to give this a test, and it's been working overtime, let me tell you. And he's kind of shredding everything he goes up against, so
The barnacled timbers
we're just going to continue with this.
Are sodden with salt and secrets. Propriety floats listless on the tide. Brine.
Not much for scouting, but there's not the lair either, so I don't have to feel bad about not going there. The one thing I probably will do is go up to this unknown here so I can go to the... Oh, that doesn't even work. I was thinking I could go to the 2 fights, but let's go to this unknown to the fight, since he doesn't know where he wants to go. At least that way I get 2 guaranteed fights, get a few in materials that I need to upgrade the place. And Sunken Monolith it is. Lay waste to these walking atrocities. So there's like two little tricks I can use on Reynauld here. The first of which is I can just reap and AoE these guys down. Second of which is I could tenacity to heal and then use zealous accusation, but we're just gonna reap, I think. And then they hurt me by attacking. I have a chance at getting an extra action, which I'm now stunned, so thankfully I did get that. Bring him in closer so I can hit him next turn. And pop.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
Don't really need the mastery point at this time unless I give it to the flagellant up there, but
Brace up.
the immaterials are nice. Unsettling portrait. I was kind of hoping for the shambler, if I'm being totally honest. And away you go. And you missed.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
And I'll get them both next turn. Luckily, the barnacles here aren't really going to be doing much to me. Hey, they survived. Eight whole damage out of my, 173.
A petty hindrance.
And more immaterials. I love it. Now, let's see what's along here. Actually, it's just the unknown that I don't know, but... And what does he want to do here?
Academic study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
No virtuous outcome that can arise from touching that. Yet, trinkets in a combat item. On a hit, copy all positive tokens, but can copy all negatives. Well, we're not taking that. Not using that. And a fight it is. Ooh, we got the Admiral Marsh. Well, he's Admiral of a cabin boy now. Come at me. Oh, it got dodge. Well, I think I can end it. So let's actually Inspiring Cry for the stress here. Actually, I might not end Marsh with one reap. Hey, buddy. We're just gonna put this banner up and taunt you. He's really trying. He's really trying. He's giving it his all, isn't he? Reynauld had fun.
But effective. Greater threats await those who dare.
And then we get to our inn. Full 63 in materials. That's actually enough to get the veterans. Not everything else I had wanted, but can at least get the veterans here.
Humbled by exposure and neglect, this ramshackle inn is a welcome sight nevertheless.
You're stationed at camps. I don't have any. Okay, I was about to say something, but we'll see how bad it is with the Virago.
And without mercy.
Alright, we're gonna Windlass, get those dodges off of him. Toil and trouble. What is it that those come from? Because I know that from like when I was a kid. Alright, all their dodges are already gone. That's really easy to get that. We're gonna then do the combo and get the riposte. Combo and get the riposte. All the dodges are gone.
Directed.
And then we'll go for the cauldron again because it's going to be giving them buffs.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
And then just get the block off there. And then go for the decadent, because the combo. If I overhand once, this decadent is gone. Now, I know I'm speaking way too early because escalation 3 hasn't hit, but I feel like these are so much easier. Virago's already at Death's Door. She drops to burn. And that's the fight. Like, I know it's round 4, but it was hardly round 4.
Easily.
I didn't even have to use a bandage. And watch me, like, totally whiff this one.
The enemy demurs. These reservists make an impressive train band.
Alright, Windlass again. Actually gonna go for the cauldron so it doesn't buff everyone. Going for the riposte here.
Perhaps.
No, that's not good. And you can get your ripostes. Get the dodge plus off there. Not sure how we riposted the cauldron, but you do you, sir. Like Windlass can again get all the dodges off of him. Nice little combo there. And, sorry about your cauldron.
A promising development.
Forward by 2. Overhand, get the dodge off. Bonk. Oh, you want to hide, do you? Well, he can get riposte. Hit the decadent in front. you can hit the Virago. And then when... Oh, you don't have Wood Last. It's on cooldown. So Virago down. And you can get a riposte. They do a lot more from stealth, I feel, but still. Alright, get your riposte and we'll just see what happens, yeah? Can't even windlass. So, get your dodge plus.
A petty hindrance.
Another siege repelled. I mean, is it me or are those too easy?
Look to your defenses. They will soon be tested.
Alright. So, let's take a look here really quick. And put both of them in so I can transfer stuff to them.
New ally for the Outriders.
So, if things hit him, they get blood. And he can pop on hit copy positive tokens. And Sahara already has this stuff. I forgot about that. So we'll ditch these. Then upgrades.
Supply lines and
The barracks.
This is how wars are won.
Let's check out the supplies here quick.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Now it doesn't have what I want, so
Stop is
if
lead
I
the way.
upgrade the provisioner here to have additional combat in items.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Darn. I will grab these. That way I can keep a hold on fatigue. And Pouch of Lie might come in handy as well. Otherwise, I think we're fine. I'll save the money. These two can just go away.
These hapless defenders need a hero to rally them.
And I'll have the occultist go here so I can give him the skull eventually.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
So then, gonna go back through the shroud and then back again so that we can maybe get some more materials to upgrade Amani's Rest, because I don't have the stuff to upgrade the physician so that she can cure diseases. And then we can put more into probably the provisioner and go from there. Actually, I'm gonna keep Amani here, or Sahara here, so I can just put skill points into her later.
Opportunities.
Yeah, we can repair.
A smoother ride. For a time at least.
And then Kind of want to save the stalwart stew, but we can use some of the flapjacks. I kind of want to put the Merchant's Guild seal on here. And otherwise, I think we're fine for now. I'll put the griddle back on later if I need to. And go from here.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious
I feel like it's not going to give me that lair. So what I should probably do is just go up the unknown path here, because it looks like there's probably less hazards. Oh, and I got Oasis. We'll see what he wants to do there, but this possibility of stress down, things like that. Also, for going through here, let's put on these so I can get some of his fatigue down. Because he is at, how much?
Can wait.
15.
Press onward.
There are germs in there. I want to go up to the left here just because the battle. And there's a hoarder, so I might be able to get something I want. And I do have the discount thing on me, so we'll see. I've been lucky thus far. I got some stuff I can sell. I'm probably actually gonna sell the occultist skull here. Ooh. These could come in really handy for the boss, I'm assuming. Or do I really want to go for the blood on him? Let's get these. I'm assuming there's going to be something like that for the boss. But past that, nothing for movement resistance here. I can get these, though, for the death blow resistance. Which I will do. That is not going to be worthwhile. Okay. What we're gonna do is sell the scalded skull, but screw that thing in particular. Gonna sell some of these, yeah, the powders. Sell the neutralizing powder. Then we'll use some of this stuff on the way to the boss, I think. Preventative for something. Alright.
Of the road.
And we'll take a restorative herb too, just cause more healing.
On the road to damnation.
Alright. Yeah, gonna be using those, just get the 10 fatigue we have, or 15 fatigue to 5. Keep a manage on that as best we can, and then, I mean, fishman fight is fishman fight. Ooh, I have not fought you, sir. The Hole Keeper. Well, I'm gonna put another hole in you. I wasn't expecting him to break his own armor. And then he can't even hit me now. And now he's in range. Sayonara. See you later.
A resounding response. Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail.
I mean, I'll take the knife class just in case I find another hoarder just to sell it. And of course he wants to fight. I think that's the default. Like, you have to fight if you only have one hero left. Oh, this gives him movement resistance. I didn't see that. Bye-bye to you.
They falter, so press your advance.
There's your armor.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Couldn't get the corpse down in one hit. And there we go.
Take heart and do not relent. The past is gone. Let it die.
Oh, Leather's drop could have been handy if I still had Dismiss. I can put this on. Get some of my fatigue down. I'll get rid of that just so I can pick up some more stuff. And to the campfire.
Tonight, we sleep beneath the sinister moon. The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
Well, we've got another one of these. Let's defend it. Now, this one I could see hurting.
This assault swiftly and without mercy.
Gonna see if I can't combo the cauldron, get some dodges off. Leading strike, comboing the cauldron, getting our riposte. And then, yeah, we'll hit the cauldron again. Just make sure it goes kaboom. Whack to you, getting rid of dodge plus. And then we'll combo again, getting the ripostes. And there's one of the block pluses. She did get a regain. But next hit should take it out. I do need to heal him, it looks like. Because her momentum really hurt. I will do a leading strike, getting the riposte back. Same with the other fighter. So the first one's going to take out the pot. She burned the Virago. Second one's going to heal the fighter A there. Then we're going to Windlass, get rid of one of the dodges, see if we can't combo, or was comboed, I suppose. Uh-oh. We'll cover the veteran that has the vulnerable. And then back by 2. Then I guess just cover the other one for now, get the block plus. We're gonna snapshot, move back. Hit the custode. You can do overhand. Forward by 2 with you, and we're fine. Now let's try to take her out. Big damager gone.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Then do a leading strike for the riposte. This one here, I want to do cover. That way he gets rid of his vuln. Field dressing him so he doesn't go down. And then we're just gonna quarrel her. And there's armor break. Getting riposte back. And more ripostes. And quarrel. And quarrel.
Dig deep. Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
And then we go back up.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Get rid of that. We're gonna eat some flapjacks. We got enough food for the thing so far. Gotta get rid of the whiskey flask. And we'll call it a day.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious
So
degradation.
that's another oasis, and we have germaphobes, so that's worthless to go to. We can go to the cache. See how that is. That could be handy. And what's it gonna turn into this time? And 1, and 2, and twirly, twirly, twirly. And again. And we might as well get our stress down after we get our fatigue down. Haha, no stun. No, that smallpox keeps dazing us, doesn't it? Seaman's boots. Which I'm actually gonna just toss there. Probably just toss all those. So I have room. Because we're gonna get more stuff at the cache here. I know he wanted to go to the Oasis. But he's also a germaphobe. So that would have done, like, nothing for us. It actually would have just stressed him out. more than this would have stressed him out.
Take up these goods and imbue them with purpose.
Got another leather strap. I'm actually just gonna put this on and then get rid of this drop again.
Procrastination of the inevitable is futility itself.
And then we can get stressed out in this fight pretty easily. This one just starts stealth, right? That's all it is? Okay. And then twirly, twirly, twirly.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
And clean up some corpses. Love the dodge. We got keel hauled. Too bad I'm still here. Captain ain't looking good there though. If you hit me like that,
A simple variable.
it ain't gonna end well for you.
Resolved.
Now suddenly this broken blade of his is making a lot more sense with how much cleaving he has to do. He doesn't have time to maintain that sword. It's just chop, 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 break, break, break. Through this, we wage war on the engulfing shadow. Get flame, help them out. Thank you. And then straight to the inn where I can kind of prep the place more, get rid of syphilis, I'm assuming. Maybe get some drums to go through the area again and fight the lair boss if I get lucky. Which would be all 5 lair bosses, by the way. That's why I want to do it. I've done the other 4 up to this point.
The inn stands sturdier than it once was. But will it be enough?
And he gets bloodthirsty. Plus 30% damage if target less than 25% HP crit. And gain on hit vulnerable doesn't really matter to him.
Dig deep. Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
Additional academic caches can appear, plus 300% academic caches, and plus location scouting for them. That's fine.
Is under siege.
So I'm gonna can cure diseases.
Cannot long stand if
Get the price down for it.
resourced.
The one thing that I would really like to do, and it's too late, is I wanted to make sure I got the witch hunter locked in, but that's too late. So what I can still maybe do is upgrade the position.
Suffer no
Hear that.
weakness on this pilgrimage.
And we can maybe get...
Supply lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
If I get a third one of these, I get all 3 buffs, right? That's just on combat start, so like... I might get one, I might get none. Yeah, I'm not getting the thing that I need to fight the lair boss, so it's just, if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. Yeah, so, I would really like to go down and get the better combat and items here, but at the same time, I think I want to lock in quirks. And I'm not doing this because I don't want to lose the quirks I have. But then let's go to the physician.
Which must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
And I would really like to lock in Bloodthirsty for the 30% extra damage. Later we can get rid of like germaphobe and stuff like that. Because eagle-eye's whatever. Slugger's nice, but it's not necessary. And we have 5 fatigue. Yeah, let's use another pancake here.
A new dawn. A new disaster.
We can get Amani down here. We can get the occultist.
Adapt and reposition.
Go back down to the stinking goose and then we'll be fine. Alright. And just go back through the shroud.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets. Propriety floats listless on the tide.
Lots of caches.
Noxious state
I'm gonna go up the middle. If I do that, I can hit 3. I mean, not what I need, but it's handy. Some of it's handy. Going up the middle. So that means to the left. That's fine. And another cache. I mean, sellable stuff, yeah. I suppose we'll just toss the fishmonger's gloves. And then we can toss some of the clotting powders. Move right along to the next one. See what happens.
This way.
No fights.
You can make it.
Can toss those for sure. So I'm getting more stuff here. I need the room.
Spoils. An artifact of unparalleled power.
Oh, that's gonna be good for stress.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
And we'll just see what happens. The book will get him down to 0 stress once I'm at camp. The disappointing thing here is, like, even if I wanted to fight the boss, or the lair, I can't.
Crackling fire and the company of friends. Blessings both.
I mean, that could be handy. Thick-blooded is or blight resistance.
Find the metal to meet this day's demands.
Get a block on combat start. I'm not gonna scoff at that. Cultist goes here.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
Gonna let them do that, and then I'm just gonna go back to Monty's Rest.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt.
Heal the fatigue.
Secrets.
Gonna heal the stress. Man, do we have health there. So we've got 25 movement resistance. If I use this, I go to 45. That's not a very good chance to resist Undertow if I get hit by it, which is my big thing. And I can't use a stitching kit because it's germophobic, huh? Interesting. I'm kind of hoping for a hoarder here before the lair boss. And that's like the dream, if I can find it. Because he would shred the lair boss right now.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Well, let's go to the watchtower. From there we can plan what we want.
Reliable information brings accurate insight, after all.
And he wanted to go to the watchtower after all, so it works out.
The value of such a view is matched only by its unsettling awfulness. Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Alright, so I said I wanted the Warlord. If I want the Warlord, I need barricade fights. So realistically, let's just go left here because there's a barricade there with no interruptions with like hazards or anything like that.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Suppose I could have gotten a third fight here if I wanted to, if I just did another rough patch, but eh. There are so many cabin boys.
Steady yourself.
It's also kind of funny how little damage they're doing. Well, I know what to do here. That thunderclap grenade is gonna come in handy. Shuffle. Bada boom. And hey, I have an extra action.
Another may finish the work.
All right. Forgot I couldn't pick those up. And we'll basically heal everything we took there.
Let's temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
Or maybe not.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
And 2 to go down. And survey says these can hit her. And get my stress down. And away we go. It's ridiculous.
Await those who dare.
This can't do much with the bouncer belt. Make some space here. Don't have fatigue yet. So let's use the pouch of lie. Forgot I had these noisemakers and gives us a little extra space. Yeah, at least they'll give me a repair for free, right? Kind of interesting how the trophy's eyes lights up there. Then they just fade away.
A hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Oh, peasant militia. Another siege down here.
Destruction threatens us once more.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Hey, we got one.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
So that'll help with hunting down the boss there at least.
Road to damnation.
Each improvement, a new variable.
I'll buy the thing to make that cheaper.
Supply lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
Might as well get these so the examinate can
Cannot be achieved without investment and
do his
infrastructure.
thing. Or the flagellant, rather. We'll bring him in real quick.
Rested, energized. A new ally for the Outriders.
So mastery trainer. And then, since he's going to be in row 1, acid rain. More. Let's upgrade those. We need him to... Oh, maybe he needs to be in row... Sepsis will be a big one. And then punish. I think. Yeah? Well, maybe I put him in row 2.
Experience.
That way he gets
painful,
Lash's
the
gift
greatest teacher
to
of
heal
all.
himself. Or necrosis. And then we can put him on... I never remember his path. Yeah, Scourge is what we want. So, punish, upgrade, more, deathless for a bigger heal, sepsis as big damager, acid rain, and I think those will be his attacks for defending this place. And he can use all of that in row 1. Okay. That's what I was thinking. All right, there we go.
Blood and mortar. These old walls stand fast.
Oh boy. And then we can do a bunch of this stuff really quick. Ceremonial drums, armor repair kit, mopping. He can't do the mopping bucket, but we can't. I can't remove that either, can I? So those take relics. Speed bag. Get rid of... You know what? We'll pop the flagellant in here so we can use the pipe weed.
Experience. This one will serve.
Eat some apples and cheese. We have the pouch of lie. And use the invigorating intoxicant right away. And then we'll try one more time today for the lair boss.
Timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
And see how this goes.
Propriety floats listless on the tide.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Degradation.
I guess a few of those last for a few regions at least. Might as well try to get a few more in materials and things like that while I'm out and about. And get my fatigue down before we go round and round. And get 2 of them down. And then... no more fatigue, so we can get the corpses down. They did a good chunk of damage to themselves there.
A resounding response. Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Gonna trade this out for the pouch of lie. Just to make the next things easier. We're gonna go to the right so I can try that barricade. Hey, Captain Marsh again. Or is it Admiral Marsh? Admiral Marsh. I really do love that hook of his and his arm there. And round we go. And pouch of lie. And twirly, twirly, twirly. That came in handy.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Oh.
Displaced.
It's the thing.
Not disarmed.
It's the thing.
The faceless army awaits us.
Oh. I'm disappointed now. I got the right faction, but not the right thing. I really wanted the Warlord. surprised the barricade stood up to that.
however horrid, can be brought to heel.
Extra action. Thank you.
That another may finish the work.
And now you're all alone. Think I broke through your defenses. How do you feel about that? I'd be running from this crazy man if I were you. He was already covered in blood with a broken sword before you saw him. You really thought that you were gonna stop him?
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Obviously, he's seen some stuff.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
And it's another vintage collection. So I need the blood. Oy vey.
A place of research and inquiry. A monument to a once prestigious career.
I mean, he can share it with Damien. Yeah. It's not too often I actually take the wine, so it forced me for once. The camp. On one hand, I'm kind of relieved because I wasn't sure that Undertow was going to
Country.
be a thing. Like, I wasn't sure if Undertow was going to be able to grab him, how that whole mechanic would work. And on the other hand, I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to fight the Leviathan. I do have 2 more attempts. So I have 2 more days. But I need a little bit of a break. So we'll get to that in the next episode. Obviously I have to dump some stuff and Reynauld will continue on the carnage from there. Because obviously this is working pretty well. He got rid of one of his fears. He still has germophobic and plague eater fearing, but Thin Blooded took care of the other ones, so that's fine. And we'll take it from there. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.